my name is Wong. What you just saw are clips that I shot when I was in Japan with this. The DJI RS3 Mini, a powerful, small handheld gimbal for mirrorless camera. Let's unbox this. So there are not a lot in the box. Right here, as you can see, there is a gimbal, the mini tripod, the quick release plate, a L-shaped multi-camera control cable, so a USB cable that's L-shaped, a USB-C charging cable, and a background screw kit. And that's it. Oh, and a little manual that's a quick start guide. So let's talk more about the features. One of the key features of this gimbal is its weight. It's only about 795 grams or 1.75 pounds versus the RS3 Pro, which is 1,143 grams or 2.51 pounds. So the RS3 Mini is only about 69% of the RS3 Pro's weight. Nice. And it is 50% smaller in size comparison. And the best part is that it still used the same 3rd generation RS stabilization algorithm as the Pro, so you can still get that stable shot with this. Now, what are you giving up for its amazing lightweight and the size advantage? Well, obviously would be the payload. For the Pro, this guy, it can take about 10 pounds or 4.5 kilograms. The Mini can take about 4.4 pounds or about 2 kilograms. So I thought about vlogging with this gimbal using the 50mm f1.2, but as you can see, this is just way too heavy. The lens is even heavier than the camera itself, which is what I have here, a Nikon Z8 with the battery in it. The crazy thing is that the RS3 Mini can actually handle it, even with all that weight. But I think my arm would fall off after a full day use. So instead, I opted to use my 35mm f1.8. It's a lot lighter. At least with the 35mm, I can still do selfie vlogging with it, which is definitely kind of heavy using one arm, but it's doable. Now, I'm not holding this all day with one arm, so I'm using two hands. But the good thing is that, according to the DJI website, this only takes about 2.5 hours to charge, but it can last 10 hours. So all-day shoots for my travel is not a problem, as long as I remember to charge it every night. Now, just like the Pro, the Mini supports Bluetooth shutter control too. Unfortunately, it doesn't support Nikon camera, but I think that's a Nikon side kind of thing, so Nikon's at fault on this. I hope they can change that soon. Earlier, if you notice, there is a difference between the weight for vertical mode and horizontal mode. Now, unlike the RS3 Pro, which I had to buy a completely different plate for shooting vertical and removing this bottom plate and put on this vertical arm, the RS3 Pro that comes with it can shoot vertical mode easily. All you have to do is remove this bottom plate and then remove this part. There you go. And you can take this plate directly just attached to the vertical arm here on the side. And there you go. You can have this to shoot vertical instantly. The UI is a little bit different, but it is still very intuitive to use. If you have used any DJI gimbal before, it should be very easy for you to pick up. And yes, you can still control it using your phone. Now, one thing I would miss is definitely the auto lock feature on the DJI RS3 Pro. And another thing that the DJI RS3 Pro can do that the Mini cannot is using the LiDAR module. But that's not really a surprise because since the RS3 standard one couldn't even do that, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did not apply it for the Mini as well. Now, let's talk about some accessory that I got along with this Mini 3 gimbal. So, I got these two things. They're not really something, I actually have no idea what it is. I mean, I know what it is, but I haven't read the description when I was buying it. So, let's open it up. And of course, I'll put a link down below for, you know, all the stuff that I got in case you want to get it too. Now the first one is a case. Unlike the RS3 Pro, this DJI Mini doesn't come with a case, so I have to buy one myself. I think this is like 40 bucks. You know, set for RS3 Mini. All right, let's open up this. Cool. So up here we have a pouch, which I guess I put all the accessories in here. Cable, quick start guide, screw. And now this part is like the kid toys, which I have to put different parts in. All right, this definitely fits in here. It's a very tight fit, which good. I guess they won't fall around. But they definitely haven't really considered the screw in each part of it, so it's kind of doesn't technically fit, but it makes it actually more snug. So I'm actually kind of happy with this. This goes in here. This goes here. Yeah. And the gimbal itself. This goes here. All right, that fits perfectly. Done. Voila. Another item I got was this, the Ulanzi Claw Quick Release Plate, which is something that I don't know how good it is, but I have made videos before on the quick plate that is not for the RS3 Mini, just a normal quick plate, and I love it. It's like my favorite item. So I am having no doubt that this is a great product for it as well. I know I'm gonna love this. All right, so who is this for? And should you get it if you already have a gimbal? Well, if you do production and like me, who already has an RS3 Pro, or if you have the RS3 standard or even an RS2, then I wouldn't really suggest it because, you know, this is kind of limited by the payload, and it also restricts you on what gear you can use with it because of that payload. But if you do travel a lot and do a lot of traveling, vlogging, and you want to pack light, then maybe the DJI RS3 Mini would make a lot of sense for you to use it. However, if you don't always have your camera with you, like, you know, this guy, it's giant, it's heavy, and you're not planning to do a lot of lens changes, I actually would suggest you to get a DJI Osmo 6, which is this model guy, and use your phone instead. You know, I actually have been using this for a while. A lot of my vlog video are actually shot with this Osmo 6 and my iPhone. And like most people, I always have my phone with me. So it's just easier to clip it on and start vlogging without any need to like balance a gimbal or anything like that. So that's also an option. Pricing wise, the Mini 3 is also much more affordable than the RS3 Pro. It costs about $369 right now. With your introduction of the Mini, I think you should either get the Mini or the Pro. Anything in the middle is kind of a weird spot, but that's just my opinion. So hopefully that helps with your purchasing decision. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if this is something that you're planning to get, and suggest me like what creative things I can do with it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.